Okay, we can start, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. My humble salutations to our parents, our gurus, Jnana Brahma, Swami Sundar Chaitanyanamji, Dhyana Brahma, Pitama, Dr. Subhash Patriji, Guru Mata Swarnamala ji, Ekathva Gudakesha Grandmaster Shri Prabodh Achyutha ji, Swadhyaya Yogi Shri Pradeep Pandit ji, organizing members, Dr. Manju Ani Madam, Shri Suman ji, Shri Abhijit ji, Sharnamma Madam, and to all, Dana Mariam, the author of Sitayanam scripture, and to all the participant friends. So in the previous class, we discussed about Soma and Meenakshi. They both went to the Saryu river. Soma wants to show some surprise she wants to give to Meenakshi. They went to the Saryu river and they saw many ladies were sitting there in and chanting some mantras and then singing songs just for the protection of the Sita Mata. This was an overwhelming feeling for Meenakshi. So much, some lady, one woman came from Mithila to Ayodhya and went for exile for no reason. So this caused them some sort of feeling. So they all, the ladies, they started praying for her protection and they came to know that she was kidnapped by the Ravana. So when she saw these people, she could not express in which way we can express it. They do not know much about Sita Mata, but still they are all praying for her. That is a great thing they are doing it. So after some time, she wanted to go there, but she could not. Go to that river. She wanted to go, then she could not go. But after slowly, Meenakshi is getting older. Then she was thinking whether I'll be able to meet Mata or not. Mata said that she will meet me again. Whether it is a false thing or really I heard it. Then Soma said, it is right only, I too heard that she said she'll come and meet you. I heard her speaking to, it is not in your mind. I also heard it. But still Meenakshi was not able to believe it. Then Soma has given some idea that go to the river Meenakshi, go to the spot where Mata took us, you'll find an answer there. So after a few days, finally she managed to go alone one morning and stood there, the spot where the Mata took them and made them stand there. So now also that one lady, with many ladies, of course, they were coming and then doing prayers in the before the sunrise. So after, she thought that she thought of Mithila. If only I could bring back those days in Mithila. Those days were so carefree. Suddenly, the moment she thought of Mithila, that she started feeling absence of that those years and all those things. So the tears were rolling down from her eyes. So she just sat there in that steps in the river. So all the ladies were gone. She was, Meenakshi was all alone. And still the tears are rolling down. Why she's crying quietly. She is expressing her words with Mata. Mata, I wanted to wait for you, but my body is not that healthy. I may not be there till you return. I'm very sorry. I will not be no more to welcome you. So those words she's telling herself. The moment she spoke these words, she heard a gentle voice, a voice with gentle breeze brushing over her, almost inaudible. Then Mata's words there. Didn't I promise you that I will see you again? Whether the voice is coming from inside or outside, she's not able to understand. But something made Meenakshi turn around, and there she saw Sita Mata standing at the edge of the river. So Meenakshi was speechless. Then the tears were stopped, and the joy started inside the heart. Meenakshi, please welcome me now, she said in a gentle voice. Mata, you have come back. I'm so glad. And she was with a gentle smile. Meenakshi, if you stand in that river, you may get cold. Don't sit there for a long time. So she was already troubling with the cold. That Mata has come forward for a few steps, and she helped Meenakshi to stand, and Sita Mata took off her shawl and wrapped around Meenakshi. Meenakshi wanted to tell, I love you a lot, and then I would like to serve you forever. But the words have not come. Sound is not there at all. She could not. She is feeling it, but she was unable to express it outside. So Sita Mata said, you need not see this body to know I'm with you. I will be there forever. Not only for this life, forever I'll be with you, Meenakshi, don't worry. That saying these words with a broader smile, she just walked into a small bush of trees there. And afterwards, Meenakshi could not see her. Meenakshi followed to some extent, but could not get her. Meenakshi stood there for some time. What had happened? Is it real or not? Or my dream? Slowly thinking of these things, and she came back to the palace. Then Soma asked, Meenakshi, you went there, what did happen? How did you get this Mata shawl? Mata wrapped it around me when she saw how wet I was on the river. Meenakshi replied in a stunned voice. Mata told me that I'll catch it to a cold. She took off from her shoulders and wrapped it around me. Soma said, come with me. And she took me into the Mata's room. See, this is the very shawl I had put it in those clothes. It is not there. This is the shawl, I kept it here. But now it is, you said Mata has given to you. All the other clothes are here. Are you sure? Yeah, you did not come to this room and took it. Meenakshi said, Soma, will I ever do that? But Soma said, see, these are the clothes I kept. I kept the shawl also, but that is with you. She was standing by the edge of the water. How did it get wet if her clothing was in the room? And if you laid out this shawl, how did Mata have it? I did not understand. Meenakshi is saying. So Soma, with a smile, she said quietly, now I understand. Mata wanted you to know that you have seen her, you wanted to have that experience, you wanted to see Mata. Mata also said that she will come and meet you. So that experience she has given, that's why it is real only. This, whatever the shawl I kept it here, she wrapped it around you so that you will believe that Mata has come to you. You really saw her. She came to bless you. This is her sign to you. Soma made it clear. So this experience brought some peace in Meenakshi and comforted her. Some weeks were passed and then she was becoming weak and weak. One day Meenakshi wanted to get up from the bed. Soma came to see her. Any desires you have in your heart? Soma asked him. Now all the desires should put at rest, she told her. Then Meenakshi said these words. My only hope is that in the future also I can continue to serve her. I should wanted to continue to serve her. And said, I had the most beautiful dream, Soma. Because she thought when she went to Sarayu River, she remembered Mithila. So last night, Mithila, I, with Mata and you, we were in the forest, Mithila forest. Do you remember that forest? So she reminded her of this thing. Then Soma said, do not think of Mithila Meenakshi, you are in Ayodhya now. And here is where we have to serve Mata. Here in Ayodhya, think that we are in Ayodhya. That means she wanted to make her live in present, be in present, not in past. Of course, those definitely all those memories will give you a good feeling, but being present. But Meenakshi says, but I never felt at home in Ayodhya. You will, Meenakshi, you will definitely feel that. And will you be here? So Meenakshi's voice is slowing down. She had no longer that energy to speak. Soma was quiet for a few minutes and replied, I'll be here. I'll be here. She wants to make it sure. Just Meenakshi gazed at her. She's feeling that a close friend, Soma. So she's able to reach Mata through Soma. Why did she come that morning in the river? She's asking. Then Soma made it clear. Out of love, that is what Sita Mata is all about. She extends that love to all, to every creature on this in this universe. She makes no distinction because we are all her children. The purpose of Mata's birth is to awaken that love in everyone, and that love permeates the celestial worlds to awaken that love on earth. And this is for what she is doing every moment of her life. Her life purpose is to spread love to all. Meenakshi thinking, I don't know about these celestial worlds. But then Meenakshi remembered some of Mata's words when she was departing Ayodhya. At the last, those words, you will see me again, she said. And now I realized Mata had come because she had given her word. So a great relief, Meenakshi could feel it. Whatever the burden, whatever the desire little bit is there, now it is been lifted up. Now I don't have to wait anymore. Soma would be here to receive her. And Soma had gained a respectable place in Ayodhya everywhere. Everybody is depending on her now. Everybody is coming and seeking her advice and guidance and everything. Even the Maharanis, every now and then, they keep calling her. So she's not alone. She won't be alone, unlike me. Somehow I could not integrate with the other people. Now Soma is a part of Ayodhya now. I alone had maintained my Videhi identity. Meenakshi is saying this. But still, leaving is a difficult part. I mean, leaving Soma. A deep bond of affection had grown between us. With that only she's saying that, Soma, you will wait for Mata. So, though voice is not coming much out, but still she's saying. So Meenakshi, she's also saying, I have never been waiting because Mata is with me. Mata has never left me. So Meenakshi smiled with these words. Soma is a mystery. But her words gave me a lot of comfort. And these are the last words I heard before my eyes were closed. This is Meenakshi's journey from Mithila to Ayodhya and the later part of Ayodhya after the Mata left for exile. So this is how she ended up her life. Then some overall, this thing has given here. One life falls away and leaves its imprints in the sand, giving rise to another life. Life will go on. I come, I go off. But whatever I have done, whether it is good or bad, it will leave some imprint. Taking along these memories which do not die, which are not washed away, though it is in the sand, but somewhere in the subconscious level, it is deep-rooted. They simply sink to the bottom of our mind, sea and rest there, folded in the many layers of mental sediment until called forth to help the soul on its journey toward full awakening. So somewhere many things will be in the subconscious level, but as and when time comes, it will come onto that surface level. So this is the part 1 is over. Now we have entered into part 2 in Ayodhya, rebirth in ancient Ayodhya. So that rebirth took place. First we have seen Aditi died and then came back in the form of Soma. Now Meenakshi died and came back in the form of Anasuya. So she is giving her introduction here. I was born into a Kshatriya family in the last declining Treta Yuga. The second of the 4 great ages of humankind. As Meenakshi's father, Anusuya's father also very loyal worker, loyal servant to the Maharaj, is now Sri Ram. And then he works untiringly to achieve the task set for him. And my mother was a modest woman and took a back seat in our family, going to the desires and demands of my father, was just complete the tasks, just obeying all the wants, whatever father says. So out of 3 children, I was the youngest, only girl, because my brothers were already much older and they were married. I was very young, so be with the parents. And I try to help my mother a lot. From an early age, I found great satisfaction serving my parents, because in the previous life, she got passionate about working, whether it is a small work or a big work, that boundary she crossed. As per father's wish, she could fulfill that wish. Now those imprints she brought here, and that time she missed her mother. Now that longingness is there. Now she is helping the mother. See, whatever the longingness is there in previous life, now she is trying to fulfill. Now the time has come how I would spend my life afterwards. So every now and then, father says with the mother, Anasuya will become a very devoted wife. Her nature is to serve. In the previous life, the father said once Aditi made this statement, she'll become a very good wife. Then father said immediately, she will not get married. If she gets married, then something will happen to her. Some misfortune will come onto her. So she's, at the time, Meenakshi used to feel that, am I not good looking, or what is lacking in me? Like that, she, as a small child, she used to feel. Now, the father, at that time, what the father had, he wanted to, any father would like to marry the girl of that age, but due to some conditions, he was unable to put one step forward, can't think of good anything, because the life what he spent, with great difficulty, he had come to this level, so he doesn't want to see any sort of misfortune. So that was the state in previous life, but now that he had crossed that state, and then he wants to think of the good of the child. This Meenakshi, now her feelings we'll see. The first sentence is, she'll become a very devoted wife. Second sentence is, her nature is to serve. That second sentence, Anusuya used to like it. Yes, serve all like that. But the first sentence is very devoted wife. She was never liking this, because previous life, that feeling was inbuilt. So I was intent on not marrying. The very thought gave me much anxiety. Whenever that word comes, that sentence comes, she will become very, that feeling of terrible feeling she'll have. So that is the between father, mother, and then Anasuya. Now, these are some incidents where correlates the previous incidents exactly opposite. Now the time for growth and expansion, prosperity and innovation in the kingdom of Koshila. And Ayodhya was the capital. And Anusuya's father used to travel a lot. Very far also he used to go. By the time Anasuya reached the 7 or 8 the age, the Sri Ram has he left this world, leaving his two sons, Lava Kusha, to rule to rule the kingdom. So that is the time Anasuya had the opportunity to be educated in a new Gurukul established for young girls. This is the desire of Sita Mata, Sita Maharani. According to Ayodhya, Sita Rani, and according to Mithila, Sita Mata. So the education of girls had been a passion of Sita Maharani, although she did not see that implementation part. After the death of Sita Rani, Sri Ram made it a priority to establish a Gurukul for the girls. There was so much resistance from all sides, but still Sri Ram persisted. So then all of them have agreed to start a small non-residential school. Gurukul means residential school for boys, non-residential school for girls. So that learning had begun and during the time of Sri Ram only. Before it was for the beginning, it was reserved for Brahmins and princes and others of high standing. But after some time, new interest in knowledge had emerged to balance that Ayodhya's growing mighty power. Power without wisdom could indeed lead to unwanted results. Untoward incidents may take place. When power is there, wisdom also should be there. That is what Sita Mata, she always used to resist these sages. They give curse everyone before thinking of anything. So that is not correct, because Meenakshi, the family, 5 generations, they have gone through that. It should not be like that. The person who has done, okay, till then it is okay. But after that, it should not be passed to the other generations. That's what her feeling. Someone does wrong thing, he can be punished, no problem. But by that's why they have opened this Mandal Parishads, village Gram Panchayats, so that people around, they think of it. They all will come together and discuss about it, pros and cons, everything. Then they will discuss. They will come to a judgment. So that's why village Parishads first started. And then the ladies also, girls also should be given education. One should not depend on anyone for anything. That is what the concept of Sita Mata. Sri Ram, he respected that Sita Mata's knowledge, and the same thing he established in Ayodhya. So we will conclude here. So I have got a great opportunity on this Gudakesha platform, which is created by our Grandmaster Sri Prabodh Achyutha. I am very thankful to the organizing members, Dr. Manjuwani Madam, Abhijit Ji, Shanamma Ji, and to Dina Mariam, Scriptures Kirtan, and then to all the participants into this technology, time, knowledge, and directly, indirectly, many people are assisting us for our enlightenment. I am very thankful to each and everyone. Thank you.